Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are doing well today. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Welcome to yet another Microsoft 2024 live stream. Going to be flying the PMDG Boeing 737-900 today, guys, from Chicago O'Hare to Minneapolis, St. Paul round trip. Quick little hour hop each way, so should be a great day worth of flying. We got clear and blue skies out of Chicago, so looking forward to this. It's been a while since we've been on the 900 variant of the 7.3, so very much so looking forward to it. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic week so far. Do appreciate you guys tuning in, and hope you guys are doing all right this morning. Appreciate you guys being here. Welcome. Mr. DeJuan Variste, hope you're doing well. Slayer, appreciate you tuning in and welcome. Southwest Pilots here. We got Mr. Kyron. Toxic Azar, Owls in the house. What's going on, Owls? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome. Yeah, ish, Owls. I woke up, an hour and a half ago. I'm still kind of groggy. Long night at work yesterday. It's been a long week at work, but I digress. Ashton, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you guys all being here. Welcome. Guys, again, I want to sincerely apologize for the broken promises and the lack of content over the last couple of weeks. I am still very much so attempting to adjust to my new schedule. Luckily, over the last few days, I believe I've finally gotten adjusted to it, but it's been very difficult to get my body off of the graveyard schedule. So sleep has been a challenge, so hence why I am so tired. But all in all, it's should be. I feel like I'm fully adjusted now, so hopefully we can start getting back into the normal swing of things, guys. I'm not going to tell you. how do I say it? I'm not going to sit here and say whether or not it's going to happen. Life is life, guys. You know, obviously YouTube is not my full-time job, guys. It's not something that pays my bills. And I do have a full-time job outside of this thing, so that unfortunately has to take priority. The wife, my life, you know, shit outside of YouTube definitely has to take priority sometimes. So, but we are here today nonetheless. Been really enjoying being back in the 737, guys. So we're going to fly it again today and hopefully have a great day worth of flying up to Minneapolis. So if you guys would like to join along with me, please feel free to do so. Would love to have you guys on board. If not, sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. Mr. MP, hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome, welcome. I understand you just don't like us at all. Nah, not even that. And if I'm goodness, excuse me, if I'm being quite honest too, I've been slightly addicted to American Truck Sim lately. So I think we're gonna do a stream in American Truck Sim tomorrow. I think tomorrow we might do a dual stream day. I think we might do a flight sim stream in the morning and an ATS stream at night. Maybe we'll see. If not, Monday might seem like a better day for ATS possibly. So wellness comes before streaming. Hope you're feeling better and enjoying your new schedule. The new schedule has been great, man. It's been nice being you know, home at night. It's been nice, you know, not having to be awake until 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. But nonetheless, it's been an adjustment. So, you know, I forget that I'm not 21 years old anymore. I'm 30, and I gotta start treating my body a little bit more, a little bit better than what I've been over the past, you know, 3-4 years. So your boy's getting old, man. He's getting old. Tyler, hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome, welcome. Would you do a convoy with viewers on ATS? I wouldn't be opposed to it, Slayer. The only thing that would oppose me to it is if we were to do a convoy, I'd want to do a legit convoy, you know, where we're all picking up our loads and driving them to where they need to go and, you know, dropping them off and doing some legit trucking instead of, you know, 150 miles an hour down the highway, you know what I'm saying? So went to bed at 2:30 last night, woke up at 9, feel like ass. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. Trust and believe. But yeah, guys, we are United Flight 467 service up to Minneapolis out of Chicago O'Hare. We do have ATC online just up to O'Hare Tower. It'll be Unicom the rest of the way. So I already have my PDC, so without further ado, let's go and hop inside the flight deck of the airplane and start getting things set and ready to go. I do need to get my sound mixer open. Get the sim sounds turned up for you guys. And we're going to start rocking here, man. Let's go and hop inside the flight deck of the airplane and go and get some music started up for you guys. We start getting prepped for our flight up to Minneapolis here. All right, got some music started up for us. Nice, Tyler. Very good. Very, very good. Hope you enjoy them. That's what I'm talking about. Not a silly goofing around convoy. Yeah. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I've really been enjoying American Truck Sim lately. I really have been. It's been a nice break from the sim. I don't want to say I'm burnt out from flying. It's just nice to play something else, you know, for once. I know Modern Warfare 4 is around the corner. You know, I got my new GT wheels, so I'm gonna start. I want to start producing some content for the channel that is not just flight sim. You know what I'm saying? No problem I have is my dorm desk is really small. I can understand that. I can understand. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and start getting things prepped here. Let's go ahead and get the EFB powered on. Head upstairs. Let's go ahead and get battery power online. Emergency exit lights over to the arm position. Establish ground power to the airplane. All of my systems are starting to load up. Love to see it. Looking good. We can also head upstairs. Let's get our IRSs over to the nav position here. And let's go ahead and start with our flows here. Yaw damper can come on. Fuel pumps are going to stay off for right now. I don't know why I see some airlines real world. They turn the yaw damper on as soon as they establish power to the airplane. But for some reason in the PMDG, it flips back off. So we'll just leave that off for right now. It's probably because of the hydraulics or whatever. Or maybe I'm just stupid. Let's go and get the seatbelt sign online here. Window heat can go to the on position here. Probes can stay off. Hydraulics can stay as is, looking good there. Isolation valve go to the auto position. We are cruising today, ladies and gentlemen, at 34,000 feet. Unless that altitude was amended. Expect 340. Okay, so we're good. Let's go and get 34,000 plugged into the pressurization panel. I will not forget to turn the packs on before departure this time. Luckily, we caught it early last flight. And what is our landing altitude in Minneapolis? If I'm not mistaken, it's fairly low. 842 feet. So we're just going to go ahead and get 850 plugged in here. Lovely. Nav lights are online. Okay, sweet. Looking good. Systems is still initializing. Looks like we got about 30 seconds. No, about 10 seconds. Cool. Just bought the MD-11 on Wednesday, and I love it. Want to pick up the 738 MAX soon. Been thinking about the iFly. Would you recommend that? Yeah, the iFly is a great product. Great product. Yeah, Ashton, you're crazy. You're crazy. Could not be me. Oh, Adyan, best of luck to you, man. Best of luck to you. Just keep your head down and focus, man. You'll be all right. Heading out for breakfast. Catch you in a bit. Sounds good, SNA. I'll see you when you get back. Prone, hope you're doing well, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome. Alrighty, guys. Let's go ahead and check the weather here in O'Hare. It is VATSIM information. Whiskey is current. Winds are 330 at 10, gusting 17. Altimeter 299 so let's go and get 299 selected here. That's set there. Beautiful. Arrivals expect ILS. Departures expect 22 left or 28 right from November 5. That is what we got. 28 right at November 5. Temperature 26, dew point 14, spread of, and what is that? I'm stupid. That's a spread of 12. Wow. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and head over to the EFB here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go and request our data from SimBrief. We are United Flight 467. That is looking good to me. GSX needs an update again, and God, dude, the amount of updates they have been doing as of recent is just insane to me. All right, and so we get the appropriate passenger numbers here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and head down to the FMC here. Let's go to PMDG setup. I'm sorry, not PMDG setup. Let's go to FS Actions payload. Business will do full, and we'll do 150 in economy. Actually, we'll do 10 in business and 156 in economy. How about that? Zero fuel weight, we're looking at 137.3. We need to lose 137.4, honestly. We need to lose 6, so let's do 41.58 and 52.67 here. All right, 137.4, looking good there. All right, let's go and head over to the fuel here, ladies and gentlemen. We need a block fuel of 15,578. We'll throw that in there. Lovely. All right, sweet. Let's go and head over to the main menu again, FMC. Let's go to pause in it. We are on the ground in O'Hare, ladies and gentlemen. KORD. Throw that in there and grab our GPS position, throw it into the IRS. Lovely. Flew the Northwest event last night, spent 30 minutes in line for takeoff on the ground at SeaTac, and as soon as I swapped frequencies, VPilot didn't like my mic anymore and had to disconnect. I can understand that. Slayer happens to me as well. Yeah, I can understand that, Adyan. Just gotta think of the pros and cons of both, and weigh out the, what the foreseeable future of both jobs would be. Job security is the most important. So, will you have better job security in environmental engineering or aerospace engineering? In my opinion, aerospace engineering I think is best. That's just because I like aerospace, but to each their own. All right, guys, so let's go and head over to the route page here. Let's go and throw ORD into the origin, grab our flight plan request from SimBrief, and we're going to go and select the route. All right, lovely. Sorry, guys, responding to a text message there. All right, let's go and load up our route here. You expect 28 right at November 5. Okay. All right. Lovely. Looking good there. Let's go and activate and execute there. We're going to go and throw a runway 28 right in there per our PDC. Lovely. And let's go and head over to the departures. No departures at it's a vector, not departure. It's the O'Hare what? The O'Hare 9 departure. All right, we're going to go and grab 28 right from November 5. We'll have more than enough runway to get out of here. So runway 28 right. Let's go to route and execute. Head over to... departures are all good. We're good there. Let's go and head over to the route page. Next, it's going to be Radar Vectors Direct, Pumpkin, Nito, Dylan, Ronick, Kama. And then from Kama, we're jumping onto the Killer 4 arrival into Minneapolis. So let's go and head over to arrivals. Last I checked the weather, they are landing the 3 zeros into Minneapolis. Real world, yes, there's still 3 zeros. Winds are 330 at 13, gusting 22. So we're going to go and grab the Killer 4 from Kama. And we're going to expect... I'm going to plan for the ILS runway 30 left. It's a little bit of a longer runway, so I'm going to plan for that. And from the Killer 4... we're going to plan that from Giku. Lovely. Let's go and execute that. Head over to the legs page. Make sure we don't have any discontinuities in the flight plan, which we do. Throw Kama there. Execute. All right. All looks good there. Beautiful. Let's go and head over to the inner F page and do performance initialization requests. And while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and request boarding through GSX, and we'll get the APU fired up. Let's go ahead and request boarding. And let's go ahead and head upstairs here, fire up the APU, get the left aft fuel pump online. Hold down the APU switch 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. Let the aircraft's APU start firing up here. Skills, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well. SpaceX dudes be making mill at 24, but they work like 70 hours a week. Yeah, I can understand that. Charlie 31, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well. How's the new schedule? It's going, man. It's going. No complaints. No complaints at all, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Our PDC says maintain 5,000. However, we have no ATC above tower, so I'm just going to go and plug in our cruise of 34. 34 is selected there. Let's go and head back down to the FMC here, and let's go and load up our performance information. That's all looking good there. Flight level 340, lovely. Let's go and head over to the N1 limit, and let's get some performance numbers selected here. Actually, before we do that, let's go and grab the APU gens. Get the packs online, get some air conditioning into the airplane here. Get the APU bleed going. All right, lovely. Let's go and head over to the performance tool. We are going to be departing runway 28 right. Import the aircraft, import the weather. And let's go and calculate that. So once a flaps 5 departure, TO1 derate at 41 degrees selected temperature. So let's go and select 41 here. We'll take off 1. We'll do a climb 2. That works actually. We'll do climb 1. That's fine. All right, beautiful. Let's go and head over to takeoff. We are doing a flaps 5 departure here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go and throw our CG percentage in there. We've got a trim value of 4.74. Head over to the next page. O'Hare's winds as they sit are 330 at 10, gusting 17. Let's go and throw 330 at 10, and if I'm not mistaken, the runway slope at O'Hare is 0. All right, that's looking good there. Let's go and head over to the previous page. Let's go and throw our V-speeds in there. Lovely. V2 of 155 plus 10 is 165. Go and throw that in the MCP. Looking good. And our runway heading for 28 right is going to be 273. So I'm going to go get 273 selected in the courses. And the heading. All right. Beautiful. Box is all set and ready to go. I want to adjust this view just a little bit. I feel like we're way too zoomed into the flight deck here. Zoom out just a little bit. That looks a little bit better. Chase plane. Save this view here. All right. Lovely. You ever get your car fixed, Mike? Nope. Waiting for the dealership to call me with the part. Still on back order. 45 minutes out from Quito after 11 hours from Amsterdam. Ooh, long one. Long one. Very nice, Ajahn. Guess who's on ground waiting for you? Who is that? Oh, are you on? Oh, you're on ground. Nice. Sweet. Thanks, man. What's your frequency? Is it 121.9? Yeah, 129 when ready to taxi. Sweet. Thanks, man. Speaking of, I'm going to go ahead and monitor your frequency here. 21.9, and then I'll keep going to 7.5 here because the next two frequencies we might be on both end in 750, so we'll go and tune that. You're 121.75. Gotcha. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Lovely. Got a decent amount of airplanes here, man. Wonder who is all flying. All right, well, we got myself. ORD is just picking up traffic. Very nice. Love to see it, man. Love to see it.
Fire ground Delta 1306. Request pushing start from Mike 6 with Whiskey.
Last call sign calling for departure. Please contact outbound ground on 121.75.
RJ, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping in. Happy Saturday to you as well. Speaking of Quito, Dreamflight is making a new one for us. Same guys that made Teterboro and the new Jackson Hole. Ooh, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Imagine borders, like when we get a proper 7.4 in the sim, get a Global Freightways livery made for it, and do the recreate the FSX mission. I think that'd be fun. Morning streams are so chill. Yeah, they are. They are. All the children are in school. Well, not today. Today's Saturday, but you know what I'm saying. All good, Prone. Take your time. Happy birthday, Mike. Have a great day. It's not my birthday. You're about 3 months 3 months late. Oh my God, borders. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Before we take off out of here, I'm going to go refill my water real quick. I will be right back with you.
All right, pressure approved. Stay south. Delta 1306.
1306, do you have information Victor? Oh, correction, Whiskey.
Yep, we have Whiskey.
Thank you.
And ground, good afternoon, Delta 2240, clear up 27 center, going to Mike 10.
Delta 2240, hello here, ground.
All right. Sorry about that. We're back.
Taxi via Echo Romeo Cross on.
Do you think do you think $80 is fair for the Bluebird Sim 7.5 for what they're advertising? Absolutely, absolutely. If that aircraft was being developed for X-Plane, that would easily be a $120 add-on, without question. So, I absolutely think that is a fair price, especially being you're getting both engine variants. The 300 variant as a free add-on, and then the freighter version for I think a $20 additional price or something like that. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, boarding is completed. So, let's go and pause up the music for right now, guys. I'm gonna go and head upstairs. Let's go and get the rest of the fuel pumps online here.
And what's that?
And while we're doing that, let's go and call up GSX and prep for pushback and departure.
Delta 1849.
Go and release the ground power here.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Over ground United 2440, Bravo 8 with Whiskey ready push.
All right. Quickly before we push back, I'm going to do a really quick reset of the flight directors here. We are looking good here, ladies and gents.
Bypass pin inserted.
United 2440, contact outbound ground on 1.
Walker bundles $85.80 for the Bluebird sound just fine. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Locking gear.
All right, guys, let's go and head upstairs, get the beacon light online. Everything else is looking fine for right now. Beautiful. We are at stand Bravo 5, correct? Yes, Bravo 5. Locked in for the 787-10 from Horizon, going to be doing Newark, LA. Yeah, the Horizon 78 looks really good, man. I'm looking forward to that. And ground, good morning, United 467. We're stand Bravo 5 with Victor. Push and start.
United 467, contact outbound ground 12075.
Or we'll have it outbound United 467, thanks. PDC said 21.9. What the hell? Was it 121.75, guys? I think it was 121.75. Outbound ground, good morning, United 467 with Whiskey, stand Bravo 5, ready to push and start.
United 467, push start, Mohair ground, good afternoon, push start is at your own discretion, call me ready for taxi.
Alright, push our discretion, we'll call taxi, United 467.
Wrong frequency, Mike.
Hey, my PDC gave me that frequency, that's your guys' fault.
I wasn't on mine then.
Alright, so we're going to 28 right, so I'm going to go ahead and face us southeast. How about that? Look at the parking brake set really quick. Bro, this is that BS I was dealing with the other day. There we go. Okay. So the only issue I have with these rudder pedals is like I have to push down on both pedals fully in order to engage the parking brake, which could be realistic, but let's go and head over to the ground operations and remove the chocks. Now we can remove the brakes. Beautiful.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Make sure no one else is pushing so we're not conflicting with anybody. Beautiful. Packs can come off, ladies and gentlemen, and let's go and start her up. Number 2 over to ground. Start valve is open. We got N2. Waiting for that 25%. Introduce that fuel. RC, what's up, buddy?
Please set parking brakes.
Check your squawk code. Yeah, you are absolutely correct. I forgot to put my squawk in. Thank you. 6242. 6242. Ah, come on. Okay, we're squawking now. Beautiful. All right, got a good start on number one, or number two, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go and turn number one. All right, start valve, N2.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is
Yeah, it's
clear.
all good, Slayer. No worries, man. All right, well through 25%. Let's go and introduce that fuel. Weather's looking great. Yeah, it's got a little bit of cloud coverage over here, but other than that, clear skies over here. All right, beautiful. EGT is stabilizing. Got a good start on both engines. Let's go and head over to the overhead panel. Yaw damper can come on. Let's go and grab our engine gens. Probes can come on as well. Beautiful. Let's go and get our hydraulics online. Packs can come over to the auto position. APU bleed can come off. Let's go and shut down the APU. Engine start switches over to continuous. And let's go and get our flaps set position 5. Emperor, what's going on, buddy? Long time no see, man. Hope you've been well. Alright, flaps 5 is indicating auto throttle's getting armed. LNAV, VNAV are coming online. Actually, sorry, just VNAV. LNAV for right now. We'll be heading after departure. Auto brakes over to RTO. Going to release the brakes, and we'll go ahead and call ready to taxi here. I've been all right, Emperor. No complaints, man. No complaints. United 467 with whiskey ready to taxi.
I had two people calling. United 467. United 467 runway 28 right at November 5. Taxi via Alpha 5 Bravo. Alpha 10 November 5.
At Alpha 5 Bravo Alpha 10 November 5 to 28 right for United 467.
Who else is calling ground?
Good evening, United 1354, request push and start.
United 1354.
Alright, let's get out of here, guys.
Push and start as your own discretion. Call me ready for taxi short of Alpha. If you can't push in the alley, let me know.
Roger, we'll call for taxi short of Alpha. 1354.
Coming out of the terminal, let's go to the taxi light on that. Grayzo, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping and welcome.
United 2440, runway 28 right at November 5, taxi via Alpha 5, Bravo, Alpha 10, November 5. You can do, let's do this, can you do Alpha 6, the next one over?
Yep, alright, we'll go Alpha 6, Bravo, Alpha 10, November.
Is it just me, or are there no taxiway identifiers at this airport for me right now?
ground to United 1354. Is it possible to get runway 28 right? Possibly.
United 1354, yeah, I forgot to call you for that. Yes, you are going to be getting 28 right at November 5. I did send you a little wrong PDG on that.
No problem. Expect 28 right at November 1354. And we're ready for taxi.
United 1354, check squawk 7212.
7212, my apologies. United 1354.
And United 467, for some reason we have a discrepancy for taxiway Alpha 5. Can we take Alpha 6 to Bravo?
A4 more, you can go all the way to Alpha 10.
Yeah, we'll taxi down to Alpha 10 and take Bravo from there. United 467, thanks.
United 2440, just follow the company in front of you all the way to Alpha 10 and just take Alpha 10 to November.
Varun, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well.
1354,
Appreciate stopping in, bud.
runway 28 right at November 5, taxi via Alpha 10, November 5, follow the two company aircraft passing from your right to left.
Okay,
you know what?
Alpha 10, November 5, follow the traffic.
I don't think I have any builds O'Hare in here. I think this. Wait, hold on. I think I'm tripping here. I gotta check something here in just a second, ladies and gentlemen. I was wondering why I didn't have that taxiway. I think I might have the wrong scenery in here. Open up here. Let's go community. Play any builds O'Hare in here? Yeah, it is. Weird. Alpha 5's not in here. Well, that's unfortunate.
Chicago Ground Vision Jet November 18965 at Southeast Cargo.
Did you delete the Osobo Chicago? I'm almost positive I did. I'll double check before we get our flight to Minneapolis started up, or flight back here from Minneapolis started up. I'll double check.
18965, stand by. United 467, contact tower 12075, CMI get big flight.
Alright, over tower 2075, United 467. We'll see you, buddy. Have a good one.
United 2638, ready for push.
United.
That's a good night's sleep, Arun. Tower, good afternoon. United 467 coming up November 5, 28 right.
United 467, O'Hare Tower. Turn right heading 360, runway 28 right at November 5, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, right turn 360 after departure, runway 28 right at November 5, cleared for takeoff, United 467. Alright guys, heading 360 is selected, lights are coming on.
Roger, United 2440, hold short, runway 28 right at November 5.
Hold short 28 right.
Alright, let's do this, guys. If you got them, spam. Let's get those togas in chat. Runway is clear and confirmed. FD, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Alright. Let's roll. We'll keep it rolling, guys. Let's go throttles 40.
United 1354, hold short, runway 28 right at November 5.
Hold short 28 right.
Alright. Stable. And Toga. Let's
United 2440, runway 28 right at November 5, line up delay.
28 right, November 5, line 40. 80 knots.
Let's check. Nasty crosswind, so a lot of right aileron in here. Rotates. Holy wind, Jesus. I am full left rudder right now. Holy.
United 2440, turn left heading 250, runway 28 right at
Jesus.
November 5, cleared for takeoff.
250,
Alright. Heading select. Let's go right turn. Man. I was almost full right aileron deflection and left rudder on that departure there. That was kind of scary, I can't lie. Alright, auto brakes are coming off. Let's go flaps 1.
United 467, you're leaving my airspace to the north. No further ATC available. Frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
Alright, over to advisory for United 467. Proceed. Alright guys, flaps are coming up. Start accelerating up to 250 knots. I'm going to take us direct to
United
Pumpkin.
Turn right, heading 360, runway.
Execute, we'll go
right,
LNAV.
November 5, cleared for takeoff.
Okay, right 2360, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Man, it is gusty in Chicago right now.
And United 2440, you're going to be leaving my airspace to the southwest. No further ATC available. Resume on navigation. Frequency change approved.
Beauty. Alright guys, autopilot can come on. Gonna get rid of the hand cam here. And we're climbing out of Chicago here, ladies and gents. Never able to get the 737 flaps to match lever position on that. It was pretty infuriating. It's pretty much worked out the box for me, Emperor, if I'm not lying, if I'm being quite honest. I haven't really had to do anything. Engines are screaming. Yeah, Emperor, I was concerned about that too when I ordered this, but with the PMDG at least, the PMDG I've never had an issue with the flaps. The iFly, different story. The iFly is a bit weird when it comes to that. Yeah, what a beautiful departure out of Chicago here. Alright guys, we are through 10. Lights can come off. We are looking good.
Towers are still up.
Oh, you're flying borders? Ah. I didn't realize you were flying. My bad, man.
Aircraft calling, say again.
I should have assumed because you asked me what our off blocks time was going to be.
Stand by Delta 13-0. United 1354, you're leaving my airspace.
I gotta work on these views for this airplane, man. I do not like these camera views, not one bit. That's a bit better there. Camera views are just too zoomed in. Well, guys, in other news, I do have some good news in regards to the channel. I've got a new partnership with a software company for the channel. It's something that I saw at the, if I'm not mistaken, I saw it at the expo. If I remember correctly, they were at the expo. But I recently saw some TikToks reminding me about the software, and reached out, and going to be collaborating and partnering along with Waymark Software, guys. If you are not familiar with Waymark Software, give me just a second. Let me get this stuff pulled up. So Waymark Software is produced something called Flightbag Pro, and it's something that I am very, very interested in. So if you guys are not familiar with what it is, this is Flightbag Pro, excuse me. And it's basically your own personal EFB to be used within your desktop or on a tablet for the simulator. So, and it's got full integration with almost everything that we use on a day-to-day basis with the simulator, such as SimBrief integration, VATSIM ATC coverage, checklists, clearance planners, and scratch pads, customization. It's the whole 9 yards, man. And just to kind of show you here a little bit, I'm gonna mute this just to, because I don't know if this is copyright or not, but kind of show you what this is here. Is it's your own EFB, man. It's kind of freaking awesome, man. This is why I was so interested in it. Now, I don't have a tablet, but from what I understand, this can be used on your desktop. So I'm going to integrate this into the everyday stuff that I do for the sim, get comfortable with the software, and I'll be showcasing this over the next couple of days. Very happy to be partnering along with Waymark Software and showcasing this product for you guys. This is not a paid partnership or anything like that, just allowing me to check out the software and bring it to your guys' attention if you are interested. So definitely very excited to be checking this out, man. So I'm going to get acclimated with the software over the next day or two, and then we'll start showcasing it for you guys and show you what it's really like, man. So I'm really looking forward to this. Really, really looking forward to this. You can find it on Sim Market for $15, ladies and gentlemen. Sim Market for 15 bucks. Okay, let's go and turn the sim down here. Get the music started back up. Check screenshots here in a bit, Varun. I will here in a bit. Chaseplane spotting feature is going to come in handy if you plan on doing any ATC streams. Yeah, absolutely, Skills. Absolutely, I would agree. I'm sold. Yes, yeah. Will this app be free and also good morning? No, it is not a free app. It is a paid app. It is a paid app. Remember seeing their booth? It looks like a great program. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've been wanting something like that for the stream. You know, being able to pull a tablet up somewhere on stream while we're planning stuff and doing our, you know, on-ground shit for pre-flights and etc. And I think that's the software that I've definitely been looking for sure. Is the same as EFBX? No, it is not. RC, it's a different company if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though. I'm not too familiar, but I believe they're different companies. I like GSX integration. Yeah, me too. Me too. I am definitely looking forward to checking it out, man. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really cool. Do everything instead of having 15 tabs open on Google, I can just have that one thing open and be able to do my SimBrief planning, my VATSIM coverage, Navigraph charts, all that. It's gonna be awesome. You like the 900, 800 more? I'm not impartial. Goodness, excuse me. I apologize. I am not partial to either one of them, Audio, and I like them both equally. Same airplane. One's just longer and can fly longer. What's the app called? It's called Flightbag Pro, Pilot Pro, Flightbag Pro. You can find it on Sim Market. If you guys want to check out the website to Waymark software here, ladies and gents, by all means. This is the link for Waymark software here. Will you checking out the Bluebird 7.5 when it releases? Yes, yes, Emperor, yes. I am on their media team. So I will be showcasing it for sure. Really bumpy into Quito, which is officially the highest airport I've landed at 8,900 feet. Nice, nice. Yeah, Quito is no joke, man. Early access. I can only assume skills. But again, I haven't heard from Bluebird in some time here because I know they've been hitting the ground running, getting this thing ready to go. But realistically, we should be just a little over a month away. You know, because next month is the last month of the quarter, so. I'm gonna assume, but I'm not gonna... Well, might be wrong for me to assume. I'd like to hope so. I'd like to hope so, Skills. If not, I will be showcasing on release day. 1820 or 7.5 giveaway when it comes out. Sponsored by me. Nah, you don't have to do that, RC. If I'm able to get Bluebird on board, I would love to do a giveaway for them and do like a full, like, I'm telling you guys, the day that the 7.5 comes out, we're probably going to be live all day. You know, early morning to late evening. You know, we'll probably do... Well, that'd probably be wrong for me to say. The first flight I want to do in the Bluebird is the flight that made me fall in love with the airplane, which was Vegas to DCA with US Airways. So that's going to be easily a 5-6 hour day of flying. And then, hell, maybe we might do another flight after that. We don't know. We'll see. But we'll be in that airplane all day, for sure. Been working their asses off. Yeah, they have been, man. I'm really looking forward to it, man. Will the app work for Navigraph subscription? Yes, yes. Navigraph is fully integrated with the app. Yeah, but RC, we can talk about it. We can talk about it. If I can talk Bluebird into it, then absolutely. Don't have to worry about that. Skills, I was just telling Borders this morning that I want to hop back over to X-Plane. I really want to check out the updated level up. 7.3, fly the 7.5 again, the 7.6. So, I just got to get X-Plane up and running. The reason I haven't not been on X-Plane too much is because the sceneries are just so expensive, man. And I literally just don't have the money to be investing in another sim right now. Oh, yeah, absolutely, RC. Maybe we do Vegas, DC, Philly, or Charlotte. No, probably Charlotte. Charlotte would make more sense. I got to look at US Airways route map from back in the day and see where they flew out of DC with the 7.5, because I want to do legitimate routes with the airplane. Or maybe we just do US Airways from Vegas to DC and then, you know... Fuck Delta from JFK to somewhere, or Minneapolis to somewhere. You know, United, we got plenty of options. So we'll see, man. Don't need all the custom sceneries. Default X-Plane 12 sceneries are way better than Prism, like building the Microsoft. Yeah, you're not wrong, Dave. You're not wrong, but you know me, man. My OCD is just, I like flying into custom-made sceneries, you know. But I will agree, X-Plane default sceneries are much, much better than Microsoft. Do you know when it's releasing? I do not, Captain Crazy. All I know is they're aiming for end of Q3 2026, which would be the end of next month. Minneapolis to Keflavik, Detroit, Keflavik, Delta, Charlotte, Princess Juliana, US Airways. Ooh, that's not a bad shout, RC. It's not a bad shout. America West 7.5 routes are out of DCAs to Phoenix. Oh, okay, gotcha. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll do some planning for sure. I'll definitely do some planning, man. Because the first stream with the 7.5 is going to be Vegas, DC. And then the second stream with the 7.5 is going to be JFK, Vegas. Those are the two flights as a kid, that made me fall in love with that airplane. Need John Wayne in Orlando to drop? Yeah. So hopefully soon, RC. Hopefully soon. I know Vertical Sim has been working his ass off, so hopefully soon. Seattle, Honolulu, and the Delta 7.5. That's not a bad shout either, Varun. Not a bad shout. I know United and Delta used to rock their 7.5s over to Hawaii from the west coast of the U.S. like religiously, so I wouldn't be opposed to a route like that. You know, L.A., Honolulu, or something like that with Delta United. I think that'd be really cool. We're gonna have to take it into Jackson Hole. Yeah, Delta 7.5 into Jackson Hole. Yeah, you're not lying. How as far as the 7.6 from being released? Have no information on the 7.6, Adyan. Do FedEx ops out of Memphis. I see those flying around here sometimes. Yeah, we'll do some freighter ops in the 7.5 when the freighter variant drops. The freighter variant is coming after the 7.5 2 and 3 release. So, we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. I don't think they even got into texturing for the 7.6. Their texture work, model and texture work have been getting done, Emperor, to at least to my understanding. It might be more modeling than texturing, but they've got some stuff completed for the 7.6, or not completed, but in development. 753 San Francisco to Kona. Yeah, not a bad shout. Not a bad shout at all. On an IRL plane from MTJ to Houston, 175. Nice. MTJ, where is that? Not familiar with MTJ. Ooh, 64 knots to the nose, man. Short flight, though. We only got 29 minutes remaining in the flight. Top of descent's coming up here in about 80 miles. Very, very short flight. See a shitload of 7.6s flying around Memphis. That's a majority of what FedEx uses. Yeah, FedEx and UPS. A lot of 7.6 routes with freighters. Really want to buy the Santa Ana from Vertical Sim. I have the Ontario and RSW from him, and are really good. Yeah, I love Vertical Sim's products, man. I've been a long-time customer of Vertical Sim, so I was very, very humbled to be able to partner with him when I first started doing YouTube, man. He was one of the... I think he was my second partnership on the channel ever. On Rose Regional. Ah, gotcha. Cargo Jet 7.5. I'm not opposed. Not opposed at all. Oh. Goodness. Apologies, guys. Seven six, those big ass winglets. Yeah. He does mostly small airports, not like big airports. Yeah, Orlando is going to be his largest project to date, from what I understand. Well, guys, if you have not done so already today, I would greatly appreciate it if you would hit that like button for me. please smash down that thumbs up button for me. We were at 15 likes and we got 34 people watching. If you guys could hit that like button for me. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we'll do Iceland Air. We'll do Iceland Air for sure. Take Iceland Air 7.5 into Keflavik. Man, it is turbulent. We are getting rocked right now, dude. Holy. Flight attendants, please suspend your drink service. Return to your jump seats. Seatbelt sign will be remaining for the duration of the flight. That's what happened to me on my flight over to Minneapolis, about an hour outside of Minneapolis. 7.6 domestic ops are going to be awesome. Yes, yes, I agree. I agree. Some old school Japan Air 7.6 ops over in Japan. I'm not opposed to that either. How far of a flight is it from JFK to Iceland? I want to say a little over 4 hours. I want to say like 4.5 hours, 5 hours almost, I'd say. Something like that. We've done that flight once before, just opposite. We did Keflavik to JFK in the MAX 8 on 2020 when it first released. Basically, they use them too, I think, as does ANA. Yeah. 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 The 7.6 looks so good with the on-upon livery. Like, the on-upon 7.6 is just a breathtaking airplane, in my opinion. Especially with no winglets, man. It's such a good-looking bird, man. Yeah, we got to do this, guys. On the pond 7.6 old livery with no winglets when the 7.6 drops. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Air Canada Rouge, yeah. WestJet, yep. So many room for activities, yeah, absolutely. Major Mark, what's going on, buddy? Hope you've been well, man. How's Japan treating you? Alright guys, let's start doing some housekeeping items here, shall we? We're about 60 miles from our top of descent here, so the weather in Minneapolis still is, yeah, it's 310 at 15, gusting 24, so we are planning the ILS for runway 30 left, and we will be descending via the Killer 4, so from Killer 4 arrival, our bottom altitude is going to be 7,000 feet. Let's go at 7,000 feet at Giku. That's set and ready to go there. For the ILS runway 30 left here, ladies and gentlemen, our inbound approach course is going to be 301. Let's go 301 selected. On the courses, I'm going to sync our heading here. Lovely. We'll do an auto brakes 2 landing. That works for me. And our minimums for a Cat 1 arrival here, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be 1023. So let's get 1023 selected here. All right, 1023 is selected. Lovely. Let's go and head downstairs. Init ref, we're doing a flaps 30 landing here, ladies and gentlemen. 151 knots on the VREF speed. That's going to be +5. We might +10 that with the winds, but it's a little bit of a high of a VREF speed there. 151 knots. Let's go performance. We'll go landing. Runway 30 left. Flap 30. Anti-ice, air conditioning on. Import the weather. Let's go and calculate. 155 knots to say in here, so yeah. We should be good here. Yeah, 6,200 feet is needed. So we'll be more than fine here. What was I just about to do? I don't remember what I was just about to do. Altimeter, yeah. Okay. So the altimeter currently in Minneapolis is 3012, so let's go ahead and get that selected here. All right, 3012 is selected. And we're looking good here, guys. Looking good. Our localizer frequency for the ILS is going to be 110.3. So we'll get that set on both sides here. And we are about ready for our descent into Minneapolis here, ladies and gents. U.S. Airways also fly the 76. I don't remember. I think they had the 330 over the 76. I can't remember if they had the 76 or not. I know they had the 762, like old 762. But let's see. Oh yeah, they did. They had the 762. Some old stuff here. Yeah, look at that, man. We're getting in the olden days of aviation here. Yeah, crazy, man. Crazy, crazy. All right. Let's go and check out some IRL stuff here. So Varun wanted to see some screenshots. Aeromexico too, yeah. Aeromexico had the 762, yeah. That bare metal, yeah, the bare metal Aeromexico livery, yeah. That livery looked really cool on the MD-80 as well. Borders. Did we get that U.S. Airways bought American and kept American name because it represents? Yeah. Nice, Varun. NAGA flying next month? Not sure, Prone. Not sure, man. We will see. Hey, Varun, it is good to see you out of the Boeing, man. It's good to see you flying an Airbus. Bring back U.S. Airways, yeah. When I was younger, man, I swore on everything that was holy when I was planning on becoming a pilot that it was either going to be U.S. Airways or Virgin America that I was going to fly for. Those are my top two airlines of choice. Now neither of them exist, yeah, unfortunately. And the 321 does look good in that Air Canada livery, I will say. That's if there are two departing runways, will ATC assign me the closest runway to me, right? No, Pilot Pro. It's going to depend on your direction of flight and the airport operations. Let's just check the ATIS and see what runways they're departing. Planning you flying tomorrow? Not sure, Prone. Not sure. Maybe the 777 tomorrow. We got RC coming in with some A220 shots. Nice. Unfortunate. I got burnt out of this airplane so quick, man. Like the eyeshadow on the Air Canada liveries. Yeah, me too. Me too. Interesting 7-6 in your Discord DMs. Yeah, Charlie 31. I'll give it a shout. I will give it a shout. I'm doing a 777 flight from Honolulu to San Francisco if you want to join me later. I'll be at work later today, Emperor. I work from 3 to 11. So after stream, I got to start getting ready for work. Goodness gracious, man. Something stuck in my throat, man. Fucking hell. Dom coming in with some screenshots. Dom, are you watching stream? Are you there? Hello? Hi. Nice to see you. Man, guys, we haven't been in the 350 in a while. It has been a while. Hello, Dom. Professional lurker. Yeah, you're good, man. I'm just fucking with you. Beautiful shots there, Dom. I forget Qantas Link has the 220. Man, it is a good looking airplane. Oh, nice. Nice. Beauty. Some nice liveries there. Beautiful. Beautiful. And Charlie 31 sent me something over here in the TAM cargo. Nice. 320 versus the 320 Neo. That's an unfair comparison. They're two completely different airplanes. Nice. That a fucking tiger? What the hell? That's awesome. Ah, beauty. Nice flight deck. Jeez, that's crazy. Very nice, guys. All right, guys. Well, we are on the descent here into Minneapolis. $15 of them? Wow. Were they going to a zoo or something? Or... 'cause I know they're not releasing tigers into the wildlife. No, IRL. Oh, shit. My bad. My bad, dude. Yeah, you're right. You are absolutely correct. IRL aviation. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Sorry. My bad. My bad. What's up, Matt? What was your ADF broken? Oh, wow. That is... oh, God, I miss it so much. what I would do. ADFing. So dope. Oh, gorgeous landing. Insert Aladdin theme song. Porters. Yeah, man. And the more and more my life goes by, the more and more that this is just no longer going to be a reality for me, bro. He just has a beaver in his backyard. Nice. Only if you had a magic carpet, right? Oh, man. I'm so glad today is my Friday. Sneaking suspicion that today is going to be a very, very long day at work. I wouldn't be opposed, Borders. I just have to get a passport, man. Gotta get a passport. Break out the full throttle. I don't have any caffeine right now, Matt, unfortunately. Just water. Flying to Vancouver, I'll pick you up in a 172. Bro, bet. Bet. Not sure how the wife would feel about flying in a 172, but I'm down. Now, if only you had your flight instructor rating, Border, so I could actually fly the 172 with you. Sure you've seen it already, but I'm super excited about the Vector 7.8 going into alpha testing. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Me too. I'm very excited to have a proper 787 coming into the simulator, man. It's gonna be a good time. Think about getting my instructor rating. Still got ways to go. Just about to hit 110 hours. Yeah, I can understand that. Flying is just expensive right now, man. Aircraft rentals, instructor ratings, or rates. I'm sorry, not ratings. Instructor rates, fuel, just expensive. My second favorite wide body. Yeah, 7.8's up there for me as well. Do you think I should go to college to become an airline pilot? It's never bad to have a degree in aerospace engineering or aerospace science. But one thing that I was always told when I was younger, and I don't know if that's still true to this day, but one thing I was always told when I was younger is always have a backup plan if you're planning on becoming a commercial pilot full-time. Just in case we get hit with another COVID or a recession or, you know, stuff like that. You know, or if you get laid off, you know, the airline's shutting down, always have a backup plan. So I would recommend getting a degree in obviously something aviation related, but also something else so you have something to fall back on just in case something like that does happen. But I mean, Alice is going to college for his aviation stuff, so he would be the right person to talk to. Tyler, what's going on, buddy? Ben got his fiance pregnant. My buddy was going to give me my PPL for free. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I hear that. Element keeps talking about it. Keeps talking about getting me over to Orlando so I can get my my PPL. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, Borders, I saw that. I didn't understand the reference. I'm unfamiliar. It's one hell of a trick. Makes it look good on your application. Oh yeah, absolutely. Any college degree will look good on an application. Stand by for a DM. Gotcha, gotcha. 15 days. Really? You think 15 days, RC? 2.5 weeks? Or just over 2 weeks? Tomorrow's my Monday, sadly. Today's my Friday, thankfully. But I can understand that. Alright, guys. Descending through 17. We'll go ahead and get our altimeter set. Really, RC? I'd have to be in the air for at least 3 hours a day, you know? Sent and enjoy. I'll check that out after stream. Oh, it is stream friendly? Okay.
Am I pregnant? Am I pregnant? Am I...
Oh, jeez. It's a 2-minute video? Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright, we'll check out a little bit of it up. Check it a little bit.
Am I pregnant? Am I pregnant? Am I pargant? Am I gregnant? Am I pegnate? Help? Is there a possibility that I'm pegrant? Am I pregnant or am I okay? Could I be pregonate? How do I know if I'm prengan? Can I be pregnant? Can oo get pregante? Can oo bleed while oo are pergert? Can oo down a 20-foot water slide pegnat? How can I get my GF pregnant? What happened when get Perginat? How can a 9-year-old get pregnant? Will my get pragnan? What is the best time to sex to become pregnant? Does anyone know how many teens get pregnant a year? Are these systems of being pregnant? Girlfriend ain't had periods since she got pre-gat. Is it possible having sex to a 8-month?
Why did he sound like Kermit the Frog on that one? What the hell? What the fuck?
Pregnant. Will my get pragnan? What is the best time to sex to become pregnant? Does anyone know how many teens get pregnant a year? Are these systems of being pregnant? Girlfriend ain't had periods since she got pre-gat. Is it possible having sex to a 8 months pregnant? If a woman has...
Okay. I think that's enough for the stream. That's fucking funny, man. Oh my god, is that hilarious? Oh, hell. Tomorrow, today is my Saturday. I have to work every other Saturday. Ah, yeah, I hear that. Watch one do it in 14 days. Wow, man. Don't know if I should go for a BS or a master degree. I didn't go to college, so I can't answer that question, Pilot Pro. Book the DP and fly right up to the check ride. Yeah, no kidding. In fact, you haven't seen this? No, I've never seen that before. Sometimes I feel like the internet was a mistake. No kidding. Alright, that's CTAF K MSP. Alright. CTAF frequency is 126.7. Get thrown in there and we'll tune over. How far are we? About 40 miles from the airport. Minneapolis area traffic United 467 10,000 descending on the Killer 4 inbound ILS 30 left about 40 nautical miles from the field eastbound.
Strap Delta 2258, sending via muscle for arrival for the R90 runway 30 right approach from Treadstall traffic.
Alright guys, we are descending below 10, so let's go and get our lights on here. Or were you talking about quitting nicking your past streams? I've been watching to entertain myself at work. Are you still doing that? I quit Zins about a month ago and haven't looked back. Feels so much better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still thinking about it, man. Just a hard habit to quit, dude. Can't lie to you. A lot of things in my life that I want to do right now, but I digress. I digress. Pilot Pro, I can understand that. I know that obviously there is specific equipment that you might want to fly, but go to the airline that will offer you a job, regardless of the equipment. Obviously, set your goals, but don't put all your eggs in one basket. I'm going to go and set the altitude of the final approach fix. Ugh. Man, goodness. Yes, hours and experience. That's all you need to be concerned about. Don't worry about the equipment. You had to choose one. Would you pick the Phoenix 320 or the PMDG 73? I mean, are you talking about to purchase for the sim? That's a difficult thing to. That's a difficult decision to make. You know, you kind of just have to ask yourself, do I want to fly the Airbus more? Or do I want to fly the Boeing more? Both aircrafts are fantastic, in my personal opinion. So, I would recommend both. Alright guys, let's go and get a notch of flaps out here. Add some drag to the airplane. I'm going to go ahead and pause up the music for right now as we're getting ready to make our approach into Minneapolis. Get our sim sounds up. Yeah, Slayer. You're not wrong. Minneapolis CTAF United 467 over Giku, inbound ILS runway 30 left. We're about 20 miles from the field. Minneapolis. I would agree, Pilot Pro. I would agree. airframe reminds me of the Latin VFR 321. Nah, it's better than the Latin VFR. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Slayer. I've got the airport in sight here, guys. Right off the pillar of the cockpit here, right here. When we go into Australia, my man, Aussie stream, I wouldn't be opposed to it soon, Borders. Would not be opposed. I always love flying down in Australia. A lot of fun. I want to fly into Hobart again, man. It's an awesome airport. Yeah, you're not lying, Emperor.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of 2258 some off on our way, brings through right traffic.
That's gonna go flaps 5. Yeah, no kidding, Borders. Want to fly around Australia? I need to fly other places besides the US. I just don't know any good routes. Oh, plenty. Anything into Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Gold Coast. There are so many good routes. I just look at the routes out of Sydney, man. You'll find something. All right, guys. Going to arm up the approach here. Localizer is captured. Glide slope is established. All right. Let's go and dial in 180 knots. Alice Springs, Ayers Rock, Perth, Darwin, Summit. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that, Matt. Can definitely understand that. Minneapolis, United 467, fully established ILS 30 left about a 10-mile final now for Minneapolis. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to get into the Fokker, if I'm being quite honest with you, citizen. It's not an airplane I'm interested in. I've heard it's great, but it's not something I'm interested in. Ugh. 350 smooth. What's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well, man. Alright, guys. Let's go gear down. Flaps 15. Snoopy, what's going on, buddy? Alright, our go-around altitude is 3,000, which is set. What gate are we planning here today? We're going to gate Echo 15. Echo 15. Alright, guys, gonna go and dial in our final approach speed of 150 knots here. Sure does look like we're going to be calling the Bears Hammond Bears, huh? Ah, yeah. Surprised Chicago's letting that team go. Yeah, not sure, Snoopy. Not sure. Alright, guys, let's go flaps 30. And let's get the speed brakes armed up. Alright, guys. Let's go and start doing some hand flying here, shall we? Feet up on these pedals. Disarm the auto throttle here. And autopilot's away.
Yeah, 2258 center. The expert be less than half the park. Yeah, strap.
1,000 feet stable. We'll continue. Gonna try my best, Crazo. The Aviator, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. The winds are still a bit gusty here. Minneapolis United 467, short final 30 left. Landing.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Got ballooned her just a little bit there. We are down. Ooh. Is that a bounce? Oops. That's unfortunate. Wow. Eh. Not my best. Alright. Let's go and start the reversers here, ladies and gentlemen, over to manual braking.
Minneapolis traffic, United 1354. We are vectors for the ILS runway 30 right. We will report a 10-mile final.
Alright, we'll go exit here at Mike, join Alpha, and we'll cross runway 4 at Alpha. Then Alpha... take Alpha Delta to the ramp. That was better. What are you talking about? It felt like a bounce, did it not? What was that landing rate? Negative 106. Yeah, not bad. It felt like we bounced. Maybe it was just the right landing gear with the wind. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Wasn't bad. Not terrible. Not my best, though. Yeah, please send out at 467. Clear 30 left at Mike. Join in Alpha. Crossing 4 and Delta to the ramp. Final call. Volanta said no bounce. All right. No. Sounds good to me.
Minneapolis traffic, United 1354. We are 10-mile final for the ILS 30 right, Minneapolis.
Forget the butter. Sit her down something proper. All right, guys. We're clear of actives. Let's go and get the lights off. All right. I also want to get the APU fired up.
Yeah, that's up. Stop 1306 and make the 2-mile final 30 left.
And we are going to Echo 15 here, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice little flight there. Gaslight yourself. Flying back? Yeah, we're flying back. Yes, we most certainly are. The old United livery? Oh, you know me.
Minneapolis traffic, United 1354.
You know me.
Short final for 30 right.
I got you, prone. Yeah, I'm hearing your calls. Just getting taxied into the gate here. I'm rocking has the old nose cap and new livery. Nice. Very nice. Guys, taxi lights come off. Got the marshaller in sight. Emperor, I like it. I like the old livery a little bit better, though, if I'm being quite honest. Alright, let's go and get her set so we can check out Prone's landing here. Looks like he's just over the threshold. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Come on, GSX. I'm right here.
Minneapolis traffic is Delta 1849. We're sending through 8,000 now.
Yeah, I like the new livery. I just like the old livery better, personally. I think it looks a little bit more fitting. Not bad, Prone. Little firm there. Not bad, though. All right, guys, let's go and... Oh, come on. Give me a break. Bruh.
Traffic, United 1354, clear of 30 right.
Thank you. Jesus. Alright, guys, let's go and grab the APU gen. We got a couple more people flying in as well. I heard borders on the frequency. APU bleed is online, looking good. Let's go and shut her down. Let's, beacon light can come off. Call up GSX and let's request deboarding. We got very good parking. We get a dance today. Haven't had a dance in a while. You guys track your landing rates? Slayer, Volanta shows me my landing rates. Volanta. Alright. So who is up next on landing today? Delta 1306. Looks like he is landing 30 left. All right. It's a nice little flight there, guys. I always love flying into Minneapolis, man. Love this airport. We are going to be flying back to Chicago, guys, so if you guys would like to join up, please feel free to do so. You're in the straight 900? Yes, yes. It's a straight 900, no ER. So how do we do this thing? How do we do the whole tower thing? Traffic? Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so let's go tower view then. Man, this is awesome. This makes things so much easier. Chase plane for the win. Back to Chirac. Oh, you know it. This would be a great feature for when I get my tower cert at San Diego. Up to you, Stoop. Doing some Cathay Pacific Ops later tonight in 80-year livery. Nice, nice. Love the pre-merger United livery. Yeah, me too.
49, 4,500, just over peak speed. We have turned final now. Also established.
Not bad there, my friend. Not bad at all. Very nice. And then it's Delta 1749. Did I hear that correctly? Is that you, Borders? Or 1849? Goodness gracious, excuse me. Apologies, guys. Bro, that's awesome. This is like... So, this is the legit aircraft viewing area at Minneapolis, guys. I went here a couple times while I was at the expo with Blue Games and Your Sim CFI, and this table is actually there IRL. So we sat there and just watched planes for a while. This is the legit viewing area of Minneapolis. So... let's go here... No, why did I do that? Hold on.
Yeah, West traffic Delta 2954 is going to be taxi to runway, taxi runway 30.
Kyron, it's in the community folder. I just don't think that taxiway is actually there. It's still under construction, it looked like.
Minneapolis traffic, Delta 1749, following company traffic to runway 30. Minneapolis traffic, Delta 1849 for final 30.
Why are you not showing up here, man? Jace Plane's not showing you, Borders. Well, that's a bit frustrating. Flying A220. Yeah, John.
Company behind us, we're going to be flying in the Old Bay. Everything's good.
This border is sanctioned by the Israeli government. Oh, my lord.
I will go ahead from Delta to Delta.
Nicely done, Borders. Beautiful landing there. Not sure, Varun. Not sure what the model matching is doing. Not bad there, Borders. Not bad there at all. All right. Nice, guys. Aircraft is still deboarding here, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm going to go ahead and take this time to start getting my next flight set and ready to go here. We're going to be United 1531.
Minneapolis traffic Delta 49 indicated 30 left at Charlie, going to taxi Alpha for the Charlie Company. All right, cool. It's looking good there. Go and generate this flight here. Best landing so far in the 220. This new joystick is fucking awesome. Nice. Using your HOTAS, I'm assuming. All right. Looks like the aircraft is finished deboarding here. Flying a 751 time from Cancun to San Fran, just remitted to. Nice. Very cool. Already out the TCA back in the box. Yeah, I bet. Check clips and highlights when you have time. When we get back in the air, Varun. Let's go and get this jetway back in position here. Got the Heritage Continental livery on my end. Nice. Oh yeah, dude. The Airbus Thrustmaster set I found for cheap on Marketplace. So is it worth to buy the wind control stuff? In my opinion, yes. Wind control is much better than Thrustmaster, in my opinion. But I used the Thrustmaster TCA well before I was ever partnered with wind control, and it did just fine for me, so. Just depends on what you want to spend your money on. Alright guys, let's go ahead and request new data from SimBrief here. Looking good. Alright, so let's go and start getting them, some things prepped for our flight back over to Chicago here, guys. So we're on the Rochester 1 departure out of Minneapolis. We would be departing runway 30 left again. So let's go and head downstairs. Actually, before we do anything else, menu, FS actions, let's go payload. All right, so they want a 0 fuel weight going back to Chicago at 129.3. So 129.3. I'll throw that in there. And we're supposed to be having 133 passengers, which is correct. Lovely. It's all set and ready to go there. Awesome. Let's go ahead and head over to, sorry, FS Actions Fuel. Total fuel going back is 13,327. Throw that in there. Beautiful. Lovely. Let's go FMC and index ident pause init. We are on the ground now in Minneapolis here, ladies and gentlemen. And let's go and head over to route. Throw the origin in there. Do a flight plan request. Sim brief route. Let's go and select the route here. Again, guys, if you haven't done so already today, please make sure you do smash down the thumbs up button for me. I would greatly appreciate that. Only at 19 likes on today's stream, guys. Hit the like button for me, please. I'd appreciate that. All right, let's go and load this up here. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and call up GSX and we're do sim brief. Okay. Okay, awesome. Let's go and request boarding. All right. Let's go and activate and execute this, guys. We're going to be departing runway 30 left. Execute that. Let's go and head over to departures out of Minneapolis. Runway 30 left. We're going to be on the Rochester 1 departure. Are we taking the allo transition? No, we are not. It's going to be direct zipper. It's going to be radar vectors. Okay, route. Next. From zipper. Beautiful. Perfect. We're going to be jumping onto our arrival into Chicago here, ladies and gentlemen. The ILS runway 27 center is what I'm planning. ILS runway 27 center. We'll plan that via Vogler, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. On the Flight 7 via the zipper transition. Beautiful. Go and execute that. Let's go and head over to the legs page, make sure we don't have any discontinuities in the flight plan. Which we do not. Beautiful. All right, let's head over to the inner ref page here, do a performance initialization request. Snoopy. Might hop over to Australia. Probably not going to do the return. Performance in O'Hare was rather shite on the way out. That's all good, Borders. No worries, man. No worries. All right, let's go and load this up and execute. Beautiful. That's all set there. Let's go and head over to the N1 limit. Let's do some performance takeoff calculations here. Minneapolis 30 left. Import aircraft. Import weather. And calculate. All right, so it wants a selected temperature at 41 degrees, takeoff 2. So we'll do a D-rated takeoff and climb. That works for me. Flaps 5. Throw our CG percentage in there. Head over to the next page. Minneapolis winds as they sit are 310 at 14. Sorry, it's supposed to be down here. Previous page. All right, let's go and throw our V-speeds in there. 145, 146, and 150 on the V-speeds here, guys. All right, so let's go and get 160 selected on the speed. No ATC online as of right now, guys, so we're just going to go up to our cruise at 31. Looking good. And Minneapolis runway heading 30 left is 301. So we're looking good here, guys. Lovely. Beautiful. Do a quick reset of the flight directors here. We're looking good. Still gonna watch though. Need my daily mickety mic hit. Appreciate it, Borders. Appreciate it. I know these morning streams are nowhere near as busy viewership wise as the afternoon streams are, but unfortunately this is kind of just how it has to be for right now. Volanta is not finding my my flight plan for some reason. All right, SimBrief. Why is Volanta not picking up my SimBrief flight plan? Well, Volanta does not want to pick up my flight plan route, so I'm just going to give it time to figure out its life. I had to manually put my flight plan into the route thing in Volanta, probably the server or something. Yeah, it would make sense. Would make sense. Alright. Well, I've got it set now. Man, we turned this airplane around quick. All right, gents, does not look like anybody is flying back with me to Chicago, so we're going to go ahead and get pushed back from the gate here, guys, and get on the way back to Chicago. Going to rock these sim sounds up.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Fuel pumps can stay online or come back online. Looking good. Got our beacon light online. Let's go and change our pressurization panel here. 31,000 feet. ORD has a landing altitude of 680, so we'll go and put 700. Okay, it's fine there. Beautiful.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear. Release parking brakes. Commencing.
All right, brakes are released, guys.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Minneapolis United 1531 pushing from stand Echo 15 to face southwest on Delta. Alright guys, packs are coming off. Let's go and start her up. 2 over to ground. Start valve is open. It's 25%. Introduce the fuel. Alright, good start on number 2. Let's turn number 1.
Set parking brakes.
Brakes set. Welcome back, XNA. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Introduce the fuel. Ooh, nice SNA. Sounds delicious.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright guys, got a good start on both engines. Let's go and grab our engine gens here. AP bleed can come off, get the packs back online. Grab the yaw damper, get our probes, hydraulics. It's all looking good there. Beautiful. Let's go and shut down the APU. Engine start switches over to the continuous position. Let's go and grab position, flaps position 5. How's the first leg? It was good. Uneventful. It's good. Not a bad landing into Minneapolis. Alright, flaps 5 are indicating with the green light. Looking good. Beautiful. Auto throttle armed LNAV, or I'm sorry, VNAV. And we'll be heading, runway heading after departure here. Then we'll make left traffic direct to the, I don't know what VOR that is. The Farmington VOR. Beautiful. Alright, brakes are released. Auto brakes over to RTO. Let's go and get taxied out here. Taxi lights coming on. Minneapolis United 1531 taxiing runway 30 left via Delta and Alpha, Minneapolis. Flying in Alaska this week. I'll post some pics so you can check them out later. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, we'll check out some Discord stuff once we're airborne. So one of the gates, when I flew into Minneapolis for the expo, we parked at one of these gates here. I can't remember specifically which one it was, but it was one of these gates. One of these last three. Alaska Milk Run would be a dope stream. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. Just gotta find the routing, how much time it would take. Oh, I'm sure, SNA. I'm sure. Alright guys, let's get out of here. Hand cam's coming on. Yeah, Bliss Traffic United 1531 is going to be lining up, departing runway 30 left on the Rochester 1 departure to the southeast for Minneapolis. Gotcha, Borders. Alright guys, lights are coming on. Do a nice little turn and burn departure here. Terrible lineup. That's what happens when you try and do cool shit. I knew that was gonna happen. Cross-checked. Now we're back to it.
Positive rate.
Here's coming up. We're going back to Chicago, Crazo. Alright, let's go direct to the Farmington VOR. No nav is engaged. go flaps up 1. I'm gonna go flaps clean. What is going on with Volanta? And Volanta is just not working for me right now. It's not updating my overlay. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'll keep an eye on it. Using a sound pack, those sound great. Yes, this is the Boris 737 sound pack for PMDG. Yeah, Volanta's being stupid right now, guys. I apologize. Alright, lights are coming off, ladies and gentlemen. And we are climbing out. Sim down. Music started back up. Back out of some CFI studding. All good, Hazar. No worries, man. No worries. Again, guys, if you haven't done so already today, please make sure you do smash down the thumbs up button for me. I would greatly appreciate that. Head out, Mike. Got some big tryouts. Pray for me, man. Yeah, anytime, man. I got you. Best of luck to you, brother. Have a good rest of your day. Alright. At least I'm not the only one. People in the Volanta Discord are talking about it right now. Ruin said he dropped some stuff for us, so we'll go ahead and check that out. What's Volanta doing? SimBrief integration is messed up again. First landing didn't really go well. Yeah, that's all good. Not bad. Not bad. A little unstable, but it's not bad. I see you're getting stutterfest, so I can understand why. I got you, Slayer. We'll check it out. Fucking hate that about Microsoft. Plane is yelling glide slow, but he's too white, too red. Not bad. Bit of a floater, a little past those marks. Just got to flare a little bit earlier. You're flaring late in the Airbus, Varun. In the Airbus, around 30 feet, you want to do a slow progression, like, here, I'll show you. So when I'm hand flying the Airbus and I'm landing the airplane, right? When you go to land the airplane, right? When you hit about 30 feet, you just want to slow flare back. Start slow pitching back the airplane, let it slowly flare up about 1.5 degrees every second or so. You know, 1 degree per second. Just slow. Very, very smooth movements on the Airbus. One Punch In Man, hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping in and welcome, subscribing to the channel. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome's in the chat for you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it takes practice, Bruin. It takes practice. It's all good. Can't land it like a Boeing. Very progressive movements. Yeah. All right. So, here's what I'm gonna tell you. As soon as you hear 50, 30, 20, 10, you want to be doing this from 30, right? And that's gonna keep you from when you hear 10, like just yanking the stick back and getting a flare so you don't smack it, right? Yeah, that was much better than the last one, right? Much better than the last one, but that has to happen earlier. Right? And at 20 feet, do not drop the throttles until you hear the retard command. Once you hear the retard command, that's when you go to throttle idle, and you know, you should be in your flare by then. You know, or at least starting your flare by then. Kind of happens simultaneously, you know, throttles back while you're pulling back on the side stick, man. Go and watch what Borders got here. Yeah, watch this, Varun. I've seen this landing from Borders.
So you see what he did there? Watch. Watch again. Listen to the call-outs. Watch again and see what he did. And you'll know what he's doing because on the PFD of the Airbus, right? Right here on the PFD, you'll see in the scoreboard flare in a white rectangle box. And the flight directors will actually show flare, right? So just keep that in mind. Watch what he did. All right, so you see here in the PFD how it says flare surrounded by a white rectangle, all right? And you see how the PFDs are raising up, telling the pilot who is flying the degree of pitch that your flare should be at, right? The Airbus will tell you how to land the airplane. You just got to follow it, right? But again, listen to the call-outs and watch what he starts doing.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Perfect. Right on the marks, too. So again, watch it one more time. Listen to when he pulled the throttles back, because you can hear the D10 drop back. Here, I'll blast the sounds here. You can hear the D10 hit idle, right?
40, 30, 20, retard.
It was almost simultaneous to the retard command, right? I promise you, if you get that down, Varun, you will butter this airplane every time. Every time. Nicely done, Borders. I remember you showing me that landing. It's a good one. Do you have an AM4 motherboard? I have no idea. You can do exclamation point specs in chat. It'll tell you what motherboard I have. Check out screenshots. I got you. Do the One World Alaska livery. I love the One World livery, man. It's so good. Nice. Beauty. What do you mean, Varun? What do you mean? Like, what issues are you having? Like, elaborate for me. Beautiful screenshots, SNA. That's nice. That's really cool. Oh, sorry. Had a cold start there, which is cool, yeah. Hate this song. Goodbye. Said that I meant after watching that video, I can probably have better land in the 320s. Yes, yes. Practice, man. Practice, practice, practice. Love to see it. Order 66, Mogul 47. Nice. Oh. Goodness, dude. Such a good livery.
I appreciate it, Slayer. Yeah, man, I love the Airbus. Now, again, guys, I'm not a real-world pilot. I can't tell you what real-world pilots do. I just tell you what I do. You know, stuff that I've learned from watching streamers like V1 and stuff. Some JetBlue 220 with Hazar. More to love today. I do miss it. Nice, nice. What's up with your Mustang? A fuel pressure sensor is failing, Skills. And the part is still on back order. I haven't heard from the dealership in a couple weeks. Drove back home for the weekend. How long is that drive from your college, Alice? A couple hours? I'm assuming you want to see the girl and the fam. I know the feeling. Three hours, give or take. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all, man. How's college life treating you, dude? Getting all squared away, all set up. Yeah, Skills, well, no. And I know exactly why they didn't want it in the shop, because the Nevada law states that if the car sits inoperative or inaccessible for longer than 30 calendar days, then I can go and tell them to take the car back with no penalty. So they called me and said, Ford doesn't want to pay for you to have a loaner anymore, and it won't affect the drivability of your vehicle, so you can come pick your car up. But I will be having a very long conversation with Ford about this vehicle here very soon if they don't call me within this week about the part. Classes are great, but the people are on a different level, I can imagine. Nice, Cesar. Nice. Beautiful screenshots. Overstimulated Zelga had to get back home for a bit. Yeah, I hear you. It's gonna be a change of pace for sure. Yeah, you're not in high school anymore, man. It's unfortunate, you know, things the way they are, but just focus on you, man. Like I've been telling you, just focus on yourself. Nice, Cesar. Very cool. Toyota for the win, yeah. I forgot to hit standard on the altimeters there. Yeah, we'll see what happens, Skills. I love the car, but I'm not going to continue to drive a car that has a failing part that the dealership's not fixing because the manufacturer has the part on back order. That's not my problem. I'm paying this dealership way too much money a month to have a car that's got less than just a little over 2,000 miles on it. It's less than 5 months old, failing the way it is. He's telling me to go out every 10 minutes, cheat on your girl. Got catcalled a few times, so yeah, man. Stay away from that shit, dude. Don't get distracted. Like, obviously have fun, but don't do any of that shit. Don't be stupid. You know, ready to graduate already? Yeah, I can imagine. Old Ford for the win. Engine oil listed as optional, right? Did you lease it brand new, or did someone own it before you? It's leased brand new, Skills. I work for Honda, and we almost never have parts on back order unless it's a brand new recall. I don't know, man. I do not know. But we'll see what happens. Crownbooks will outlive any other car. It's insane they don't make them like they used to. I know, right? I know, right? Can you update my Accord, please? What do you mean, update your Accord? Fuck yeah. I will be having a very long conversation, or I will be going to the dealership and talking to them in person about the future of me owning this vehicle. Car is costing me $890 a fucking month. And it's already been in the shop twice. Hasn't even had its first oil change yet. Alright guys, let's start planning for our arrival here into Chicago. We are going to be descending via the Fight 7. So bottom altitude of this arrival is going to be 13,000 feet. Let's go and head downstairs. Init ref page, we're going to be planning for a flaps 30 landing again, 148 knots on the VREF speed there. Minimums for the ILS, I'm planning runway 27 center, ladies and gentlemen. So it's going to be a little bit of a taxi back, but nothing we can't handle. Our minimums are going to be 853. And the altimeter currently in O'Hare is 290903, so we'll go ahead and get that set in the standby. Go ahead and do an auto brake 2 landing again. Our inbound approach course is going to be 273, so let's get 273 selected here. All right, lovely. And our localizer frequency is going to be 111.9. And put that in the standby. All right. We are set and ready to go. We'll be descending here very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Honda's dope. Never had any major issues with any like the Hondas I've owned. Only major issue I had was the bumper on the back order for my Type R after the accident. Need a system update. Keeps telling me update failed. Called dealer. It's a common issue, but I'm too lazy to take it in. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's something the dealership is gonna have to handle. All right, guys, and Auto ATC is advising me to cross B-Hawk at and maintain flight level 240, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. Go and execute that. Let the computer program its top of descent now. Descending here in about 10 miles. Ford fix or repair daily. What's crazy, Colin, is this is the 4th Ford that I've owned, and it's the only one I've had issues with. All the rest of the Fords I've owned, I've never had issues with. Heat system, I already read that. Can you lemon law if you bring it back a 3rd time? No, Matt, it has to be in the state of Nevada 4 times within a calendar year for the same issue. Unfortunately, the 2 issues I've had have been different issues. It's usually harder to get. I have an 07 Accord 250K and perfect minus a headliner, a 94 Civic Hatch project that was like 230K with 14 odors, and it's still great. Nice. Guess Airbus 101, that Mike enrolled me isn't over, and the lesson was learning how to land an Airbus. Hey man, I'm happy to help with anything, man. If you have any questions about the Airbus, I will never own a car that gives me a fucking change log, right? $820 a month for my Ram. I put 20K down, almost paid off. I won't buy a Ford until their cars work as they should. Yeah, and you know what's crazy is, like, the Mustang is still fantastic, man. It's a minor issue, you know, that is not affecting the drivability of the vehicle, but my point still stands, is there's a part on my car that is failing. It's only got 2,000 miles on it, and it is 5 months old. And the dealership doesn't have the part for it. So, it's an inconvenience to me. And then they tell me that they don't want to pay for me to have a fucking loaner, which is stupid. Should have gotten a Ram. Nah, you know me, man. I'm not in a Mopar. You do have a nice truck, though. Doing a return flight. This is the return flight, Gomers. 5.7 Hemi is reliable. In the Ram, yeah, it is. Owls had a Type R. Not trunk, truck, Snoopy, truck, vehicle. Nice, Slayer. Nice. Yeah, I love my car, guys. I really do. Really do. And the issues it's had have been minor, but the fact is this car has had issues, and it's 5 months old. It's just frustrating. Now, luckily, I haven't paid a dime for the repairs. The dealership has taken care of it because it's under warranty. But still, it's just an inconvenience. You have the 5.0, yeah. Yeah, I have a 2026 Mustang GT. I want to make sure that this flight plan has taken me on the north transition of the airport. No, it's not. Why will it not let me delete this? Like him go and put it there. No, that's not what I want to do. Why is it not letting me do this? Okay, there we go. We're good now. Now we should be on the north transition. Yes, we are. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, we're looking good. I have a 03 F-150 with the 4.6, pretty reliable. I got 155k on it, no problems, but suspension shit. Don't want to mess around with. Yeah, I could imagine. I was okay with driving my grandma's car, Lexus HS250H, as my first car, but it's pretty old, no fancy Apple CarPlay. Hey, my first car was a 1995 Honda Civic SNA. Yeah, true. Lexus are great cars. They are. Miss my Type R, I could imagine. I could imagine. Yep, 95 Honda Civic LX 4-door. 5-speed manual. It's my first car. Family bought it for me on Christmas.
Had 220,000 miles on it. It was a $500 car. But it worked. It went from point A to point B until about 3 weeks later when I put it into a wall in the rain. It's coming off the highway, and there was a bleed in the master brake cylinder servo. And went to start slowing down on the off-ramp. Brakes locked up. Hydroplaned into a wall. Was fun. Was fun. And then Highway Patrol showed up. I told him exactly what happened, and I got cited for failure to maintain lane. Yep. Then about a month later, I bought a 2006 Hyundai Tiburon off of one of my colleagues for $1,000. Sounds good, Varun. Only car accident I've ever been in. Like the older 2015 style Lexus RX 350 more than the newer ones. Yeah, I could see that. Everybody has their preference. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot, guys. That north transition's only for runways 4, 9, 10, 22, and 27 left and right. Alright, so I am incorrect in this. So, fight 7, zipper. It's 27 center, Vogler. Execute. Legs, we're at Clisby now. We're good now. This is why you read your charts, chat. Dropped a bit of mine and miscellaneous photos. Gotcha. Oh, nice. I love the old rice burners, man. I love them. It's a cool looking car. Very nice. But you have a lot of close calls and driving in Vegas, though. I wouldn't say close calls. I wouldn't say close calls, but yeah, people do drive like fucking idiots here. And most of the time it's because the people from California that moved here are terrible drivers. Hate driving in California. First car was an 08 Jeep Liberty. Nice. First car was an 05 Crown Vic. Yeah, I could see why you have your love for Crown Victorias. Getting a Durango SRT when I get back. Nice. Nice. Driving Atlanta, you'll be able to drive anyway. Anywhere. Well, I got my license while I was living in Pennsylvania and back and forth between Pennsylvania and New York, Owls. I've driven in the heart of Manhattan.
Yeah, they're horrendous. They are incredibly aggressive, and they go everywhere like they're in a high-speed pursuit, dude. I gotta go to fucking Alverson's to pick up some drinks. Let me go 95 miles an hour on a fucking surface road. You're like squeeze bends? I don't know what that is. Oh, man. God. Ugh. Half the people in Memphis have their car falling apart driving 100 mile an hour with no insurance and bogus registration. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. That seems to be the common thing here as well. California's number 2. What's number 1 in your opinion? Just like Paris, why half the roads have 0 lanes, right? Right. First car was an 01 Nissan Maxima. Nice. Yeah, I had a 95 Honda Civic, then a 2006 Hyundai Tiburon. Then I bought a 2015 Volkswagen Jetta. Sold that to a friend a couple of years later. Then bought a 2016 Ford Focus ST. Then I had a 2019 Ford Fusion. Then a 2021 Subaru WRX. Then the 2020 Ford Explorer ST, and now my Mustang. An expired temp tax here, Mike. I know. Well, and that's part of the reason is because vehicle registration in Nevada is fucking astronomically expensive. For like literally no reason. It's ridiculous. Talking about Memphis, no. A Slayer's from Memphis. 08 Civic was my first car. Nice. Nice. Nice, Hazar. Great flights. 05 Crown Vic to a 19 Civic Si Coupe, then bought a Project 07 Crown Vic, then a Type R Ridgeline, and a 2010 Crown Vic. Nice. Nice. I know, it's ridiculous, Matt. Had I not had the registration credit from just registering the Explorer, before I bought the Mustang, my insurance or my registration would have been close to $1,000 on the Mustang. It's ridiculous. Isn't this the A320? No, no. VR Sim guy. It says PMDG Boeing 739 in the title of the stream. This is a 737. We are not in the Airbus. Oh, Civic 21 Charger RT, 25 Silverado, 22 Camry, and now 26 Ram. Nice, nice. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and send us down to let's say 5,000. Hit the button. Just got mine renewed and it was $747. It's ridiculous, man. For plates, for registration, for license plates. Like, ridiculous, dude. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I wish, Slayer. I wish. I understand why the sovereign citizens are traveling and not driving. Sovereign citizens are idiots. Idiots. Yeah, I can imagine, Matt. I could imagine. I'm not driving, officer. I'm on a journey. Yeah. I'm traveling. Traveling. My own incumbents. The fuck up. I'm a free man. I don't subject myself to your rules. Alright, guys, I'm gonna add slats out. Help us slow down. Might be stupid, but are they getting shafted by the DMV? Yeah, but at the same time, Snoopy, they might not be getting shafted by the DMV, but they get stopped by the police, they pull their bullshit, get arrested, and now they got thousands of dollars in court fines and jail fines and bail. So, pay your registration. And majority of the people that pull the sovereign citizen bullshit is because their driver's license is suspended. And they think it's going to get them out of getting arrested for driving on a suspended license. Right, skills, yeah. Dumb. Yeah, right, Slayer, right. Probably dumb to descend this slow right in front of the frickin' departure runways, but... Sovereign federal citizen, yeah. Sounds about right. And guys, if you could, please make sure you do smash down the thumbs up button for me. I would greatly appreciate that. Only had 24 likes on today's stream. Man, slow day today. Slow day today. Yeah, Matt. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is Volanta still fucked? Yep. Nice. I agree, Skills. I agree. Alright guys, I'm gonna take us down to 4,000 feet now. Gonna shut off the music, start prepping for our approach into Chicago here. Oh, lights, Mike, come on. Here, CTF United 1531 out of 4600, descending 4000 on the left downwind for the ILS 27 center. There. You can throw the chemtrailers in that mix too. Yeah. Correct, Tyler. The SimBrief servers are having issues connecting to Volanta. Goodness, man. Can I add you as a friend on Volanta Shore? By all means. Alright guys, let's go heading mode. Turn left heading 360. Can I add you as a friend of Volanta? Yeah, I said yes. Yeah, by all means. Alright guys, we're going to be looking at 147 knots on our VREF speed here. I believe we're going to be dealing with a pretty significant crosswind here. The winds are 290 at 12, gusting 20. So, slight crosswind off the right side. Ah, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous right there? Alright guys, let's go ahead and get our ILS frequencies active. Just on a 290 heading here to intercept. Go and arm approach. Go and dial it back our speed to 200 knots. We'll go flaps 5. Keep that speed rolling back 180 knots now. Chicago traffic. United 1531, fully established ILS 27 center, 10-mile final. Alrighty, go around altitude is 4,000, which is set, ladies and gentlemen. Heading 290 is going to be climb to 1,100, and then right turn heading 4,000, or right turn to 4,000 on heading 290. Looking good there. Alright, beautiful guys, let's go gear down, flaps 15. Dial in our final approach speed of 147 knots here, guys.
2,500.
Oh, it's gonna be a crosswind here, gents. All right, let's go flaps 30. No judgment on this, gents. It's going to be an interesting one. What's up, Falco? Butter, I'm taking your southern card. Yeah, we'll see how we do.
$1,000.
All right, guys, my airplane. Turbulence there, man. Air traffic United 1531, 2.5 mile final for 27 center. Pull off that loc there. Winds went from a little bit of a crosswind to almost a direct headwind now, so we'll see how this goes. Turbulence, man.
Minimum.
Landing.
$100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, man. Why does it feel like I'm bouncing today, dude? Ugh. Not happy with that. At all. Alright, what was that? Well, just said it was a negative 134, but it felt like we bounced again. Unless that's just the the dynamics between one main gear touching before the other kind of thing. We'll see how it looked on the replay. See how it felt. Winds were a little crazy there. All right, guys, we'll take this left here off on Fox Fox. All right.
Welcome to Chicago, Mickey Mike.
Thank you, sir. All right, we're going to go right Echo here, join Sierra Sierra. I know they take Sierra Sierra down most. We're going to take Sierra Sierra down to Alpha and then Alpha into the terminal.
Was that the only quick turn you're doing today?
Yeah, final flight of the day, unfortunately, got word.
Oh man, gotta pay them bills.
Every day. Air Traffic United 1531, clear at 27 center at Fox Fox, making right Echo, joining Sierra Sierra, crossing 9 right all the way down to Alpha to the terminal, final call. Yeah, it was a cross, yeah. Went from crosswind to headwind to crosswind. Yeah, Skills, it's a known issue right now, from what I understand. We're gonna go back to our gate of Bravo 5. Oops, shit, hello. Like, Volanta still tracked my flight, but it's not working here.
3429 is going to be taxiing to runway 28 right.
Yeah, Skills, they're talking about it in the Volanta Discord right now. A lot of people are having the issue.
And for that envoy, we're going to be Alpha Victor, and then Yankee for 28 right. Mike, have a good one.
See you, buddy. Have a good one. Actually, we're going to take this down to Bravo. And we'll make left Bravo. Yeah, Skills, me too. It's just not working for my overlay, which is why we didn't have an overlay on the second flight, unfortunately. Well, not bad, guys. We'll see how that landing looked in the replay. It felt like we bounced, but it also felt like we bounced in Minneapolis as well, which is very weird. Very weird, but can't win them all. Alright guys, Alpha 5 is here. But I see that the taxiway is just not there anymore. So we'll go Alpha 5 and we'll just taxi down to the next available entrance, I guess. I don't know why any build scenery doesn't have taxiway Alpha 5 right here going into the ramp, but the 737 is the rear gear not landing at the same time Zebo does it. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it looked.
O'Hare traffic is on the 42 and S287.
Yeah, I got you, SNA. We'll check it out. Disc off pancakes, nice. Very nice. Looks delicious. I'd assume very rich. Have a good one, Matt. I'll see you, buddy. All right, marshalers in sight. Taxi light can come off. Let's get pulled into the gate here.
Chicago traffic, envoy, you're lining up, runway 28 right, after the Skywest Club.
O'Hare traffic is on the 42, 5 miles 428 center.
Here's the stream, Mike. Gave me some entertainment on a slow Saturday at work. Hope work tonight treats you well. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, Slayer. I appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Alright, we'll go and stop her there. Pull the parking brake. APU is on and available. Go and shut her down. Welcome back to Chicago, ladies and gentlemen.
Traffic envoy 3429 going to be departing runway 28 right turn out.
Right, lovely. Beacon lights coming off. Go and call up GSX. Let them know we're ready to deboard. No, not boarding. Not boarding. Not boarding. Not boarding. Not boarding. Restart Kutel. Oops. You know what? Screw the deboarding, guys. We'll go ahead and just get right into the replays here. Sound good to you? Sounds good to me. Let's go and load our state up. We will check out some replays here, guys. We'll call it a day. Just passed over here en route to Vegas, Detroit. Nice, chemtrailer. Very, very cool. Oh, it's fixed now, SNA? Of course it is. SRA is ahead and into DTW free. Nice. Nice. Have a good one, Skills. We'll see you, buddy. Appreciate you hanging out, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Chemtrail, I'm sorry. I don't know why I was saying nice. T as a thunderstorm with rain. Hopefully you have a smooth flight. You guys want the music on or off for the replay? On? Alright. About y'all, but I like these longer replays of the approach and landing. Maybe not do so many replays of just the landing, but we do maybe 2 or 3 replays of the approach and landing. I think I might start doing that going forward. Some immersion.
work today and fly the Charlotte event. Yeah. It's my Friday. It wasn't terrible, guys. Not my best, but not my worst. Check out a tower view really quickly, or an external view, I should say. Sorry about the engines and gear missing. Why the LODs are doing that. Hold on. Auto FPS. Oh yeah, we did bounce. That's unfortunate. Bro, PMDG, get your LODs together, man. That is ridiculous. Yeah, we definitely did bounce a little bit. Free after stream, unfortunately. No, Falco, I gotta start getting ready for work, man. Captain Lee, what's going on, bud? That was a weird bounce. It was like not a terrible bounce, like it wasn't fucking rough. Kind of just bounced like maybe a foot back into the air. That's unfortunate, man. Not my best today, but you can't win them all, chat. You can't win them all. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, that is going to go ahead and do it for me today. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I do appreciate you guys, per the usual, for tuning in with me this morning, this afternoon, for a beautiful stream, Minneapolis, up to Minneapolis from Chicago round trip. It was a great day worth of flying, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. I've really been enjoying being back in the 737, guys, so not sure what we're going to do tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow's my Saturday, so I ain't got nothing to do. And I'm thinking about maybe some 777 flying, maybe some ATS later tomorrow night. But we'll see how it goes, man. Again, guys, I do sincerely apologize for the inconsistency on the channel over the last couple of weeks. Bear with me. I promise you things will start to get better. Hoping that my body will just start adjusting to my new schedule and take me off of the graveyard in its entirety. So, just do bear with me, guys. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here and enjoying the content, please make sure you do subscribe, leave a comment down below, hit that notification bell so you get notified of when I'm going live, and most importantly, please make sure you do smash down the thumbs up button for me, as it is completely free to do so. Helps out my channel tremendously as it pushes my content through the YouTube algorithms out to the rest of the flight sim enthusiasts and aviation geeks around the world. And if you are not a part of my Discord, ladies and gentlemen, ! Discord in chat, where you can find the link in the description of the stream. Make sure you do join that, as that is the place to be if you'd like to stay up to date with me in the channel, because that is where I post out 99.9% of my updates, ladies and gentlemen. So again, guys, thank you all for being here with me today. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Stay blessed, stay safe, stay healthy, have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys all tomorrow from the virtual flight deck. I will see you.